Well, wasn't the Everton game full of ups and downs? It certainly was, not just in the game, but also what happened after the game, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. First of all, I want to quick talk about the game itself. It was disappointing. I thought that we played well at times. I thought that we got 2 goals up within the first half, and I thought at that point we were going to be, you know, playing really well. I thought we were going to see the game out, maybe even get another couple of goals. However, as it went on, we could see Everton get into the game much more. And in the second half, they took their chances, and they got 3 goals in the second half, making it 3-2 to them. And to be fair, they worked hard. It was always going to be a tough game against Everton. They're battling for survival, and Frank Lampard's obviously got into their ear and told them that they need to be winning this game, and that's what happened in the second half. It's a bit like a Palace comeback actually that we've seen this season. So it's not the owners of the world. I mean, we are still safe. We're still doing well. It would have been nice to have beaten Everton because of Frank Lampard and other things that have gone on. But as it goes, it was a fairly decent performance. We didn't play exceptionally well, but there were times that we played well and we got some good goals. So I think that's about all that we can take away from that, unfortunately. But it's what happened after the game, which is a little bit concerning. Patrick Vieria was approached by someone. You'll see it in the thumbnail what I'm talking about. He was approached by someone. I'm not sure what actually went on, but obviously something was said or done, because Patrick Vieira then turned around and pulled the guy back and kicked him and things like that. It was a bit of a handbag situation. It wasn't anything, I don't think, too serious, but it is a Premiership manager doing something like that. The FA are investigating, which means I'm sure they're going to dish out some kind of punishment to him for doing it. But what do you think about allowing fans on the pitch? I don't think it's a good idea. I know that Everton have saved themselves from relegation, and it's obviously a really emotional time for Everton fans. But I don't think they should be allowing them on the pitch. First of all, you've going to have damage to this ground, which you don't want that. You're also going to have players potentially being confronted by the away fans or things like that. I know that in the Sheffield, not in the Nottingham Forest game, that happened and someone got jailed because they attacked one of the Nottingham Forest players. So it's going to be one of those things. It's going to happen, and I think it has happened before. So I'm not entirely keen on them having fans going onto the pitch. And I know that Patrick Vieira was trying to get back to the dressing room, which happened to be across the pitch from where the dugouts were. And this is what happened on the way. He didn't seem to be confronting anybody in particular. This person was chasing after him and obviously doing something which he wasn't very happy with. And to be fair, in that situation, I think a lot of people would do the same thing. If someone was in your face and giving you a load of grief, I think it's something that a lot of people would do. Anyway, the club and Patrick Vieira have not commented further on this, but I'm sure there will be a statement from the club at some point. It's a tough one. It really is. But I want to know what you think. Do you believe that Patrick Vieira was in the right, or do you think there should never be any thing like that? Do you think he should have just kept his cool and walked off? It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do. I mean, it's one of those things where he's a very fiery character. He tends to wear his heart on his sleeve a lot, and when he gets aggravated, you can see it. We've seen it a couple of times on the pitch, on the touchline, that he's got animated with the officials over things that have gone wrong and stuff like that. So he is that type of person, and he was that type of player as well. So I think we just have to accept the fact that that's what he is. Hopefully, it'll get sorted out without too much hassle at all. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think.